The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, go. It's go time.
Happy Friday.
Absolutely. Happy Friday. All right. I'm tweeting or posting. We're live. We're live right now.
We're
So
live.
appreciate it. It is Friday. It's
Doing it
9 o'clock.
live.
Doing it live. It's time for the Burning River Browns talk. And we are going to talk about basically the postmortem from the Jets game, preview the Ravens game, but we're also talking draft prospects too, because I think it's getting to be that conversation now because of what
Yes.
happened on Sunday. But you never know where we'll end up. Right now, I think where it stands, we'd be fourth if the season ended today, and with the Jacksonville pick would give us the 19th pick overall, which is two top 20 picks and three probably top 36 picks. So that's pretty good opportunity to bring in some talent there. But hey, before we go any further, this is the Burning River Browns talk on the Fanatical Elves Network, a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. Hope all of you are doing well. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. I am Lou Marconi and Omarconi251 on Instagram and Omarconi1973 on X. I am here with Posh Clevelander.
Hey.
Hey, she's my friend and co-host. Thank you for joining us. You have some UFL news to talk about. We're going to talk about some draft prospects too. Is that correct?
Yes. Talk about some draft prospects. Yes. Yes. Sadly, we're week 10, week 11. We got to talk about the draft. Yes.
Okay.
But we've got some great UFL news coming out there.
All right, good. Let's before we get any further. Thank you all for joining us. Please click on the link of the show. It is the sponsor of the show, Hemisphere Coffee Roasters. Click on the link, order up some coffee. Tell them Lou sent you. All right. Thank you. So, Posh, let's talk about that Jets game if you'd like. We want to get that out of the way. Go right ahead.
It, Browns were projected 2.5 projected to win. I'm not saying it right because I'm not a gambling girl. Projected to win. You remember, you guys know, in a relationship when you get to the stage, you're not talking to each other. That's the scary part of a relationship when you're numb. I have
And
approached that
done.
stage.
And when you're done.
It's, you're done. I I scared my boyfriend. I was numb. I was totally numb. Normally I would have cried. Normally I would have done, I was totally zen. I was totally numb. I c- you can't beat the Jets. You can't contain Brees. You can't on all cylinders. I was totally zen. I was not going to let this team make me stress eat. I was determined not to surrender to despair on Sunday. I was totally zen. I don't know what are we doing. I don't know what we're doing. And to add insult to injury, Bernie Kosar this week,
Mm-hmm.
shopkosar.com, shop Bernie Kosar, and I'm not saying the website right, I'm sorry, but you guys know he needs a liver transplant.
Correct. The one that he was supposed to use was infected or something was wrong with it.
Something was
Yeah.
wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
This man, so Jimmy D has gone to his grave, and I'm worried and concerned and Twitter assessing. All of us medical people, you know what we do. We're Twitter assessing Bernie Kosar, Jimmy D, Bernie Kosar, Uncle Sal in Parma. They all need to see some type of glory before they go to before God calls them home. Okay, they
Mm-hmm.
deserve better. We deserve better. What is going on? Lou, talk me off the edge once again.
I have to talk you off the edge.
Once again. Once
We all
again.
do deserve better. I agree. Um, we got to take a step back and look at the big picture. And yes, this was a game they should have won. This was a game they statistically dominated, except for basically three plays: a punt return, a kickoff return, and a screen pass. They gave
What's our special teams doing? What's our special teams up to
yeah.
lately?
I wish I had an answer. I don't. I mean, I don't. If I had an answer, I'd give it to you. But that could
It's
be a
really
difference of a game. Yeah,
good.
those three impact plays could be a huge difference into a game.
Mhm.
And let's see, who is this?
She is Erica.
Oh, Erica. Hey, Erica. Okay, I see that
Mhm.
Erica liked the post. Oh, 'cause she's the same Erica that liked the post. Hey, Erica. Yay, posh. It's nice to see you, Erica.
Uh-huh.
So,
No one has an answer. Yeah.
no, I don't think anybody. I don't even think they do. It's one of those things
Mhm.
where you just throw up your hands and you're like, really? It's
Mhm.
like it was the equivalent of having two pick sixes. It was. I mean, for a team to overcome that, and even so, like a lot of dumb mistakes at the end with the offsides when they're basically the coaches on the sidelines don't jump off, don't, and they jump off, and it's just like,
Well, it's like, don't think of the elephant in the room. You're going to think of the elephant in the room. Don't eat the chocolate brownies on the counter. You're going to eat the chocolate, you know. It's I was totally zen. I know I scared my boyfriend. I know he probably thought I was going to go upstairs and hang myself because I was totally calm
right,
for once. I was totally calm.
yeah,
He,
Erica, you're right. No one does have an answer. Thank you for commenting. I think we're all kind of in that point now. I think now it's like I said, if we don't win this game, we got to start looking at draft positioning.
hmm
So, oh, excuse me, I bumped the mic. So maybe
uh,
what we have to do.
uh, well,
So go
the
ahead.
segue into that, if you want to segue into that, I what we talked about last week, Bill Parcells QB Val. Do you want to talk about that now,
Yeah, we
or
could do that. We could do that. I'm thinking too. If you want to preview the Baltimore game a little bit, we're 7.5 point underdogs.
yeah, yeah? Let's preview the Baltimore game a little bit.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm going to be there with my wife.
You are
Yeah.
you did for you paid $9 for
No,
nine
these are
dollars in a
seasons.
bag
I'm a
of
season
chips.
ticket holder. I'm a season
Your
ticket holder.
season
I'm
ticket
kind of
holder.
just
Okay.
yeah. I'm just kind of thinking like people. All right. Well, I think we were. I was on a show last night too. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that I
Mhm.
was on Brown's Blitz last night?
Yes, I saw it. I cruised it a little bit.
Okay. When you say me too, is Erica? Are you going to the game too? Is that what she's saying?
I think
Or,
she's going to the game.
all right, cool. I'll be there with my wife.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Hang on.
What's the weather projected, first of all? What's the wind?
It'd probably be the high 40s, cloudy.
Okay. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
she's going to the game. She confirmed.
Yep. She just confirmed she's going to the game. All right. Very
Okay.
good. Thanks, Erica. So, yeah, it's supposed to be not raining or too cold. It's going to be neighborhood
Okay.
type weather. Um, might be Gabriel's last start. I don't know. There's opportunities to win games. I just don't see it Sunday. And what I mean by
Okay.
opportunities, I think the Tennessee game for sure. Um,
hmm
maybe a couple of games at the end, like you got your Cincinnati, maybe even Pittsburgh at home. But
What are our last four games?
all right, let's just go. Let's go after Sunday. We go to
Mm-hmm.
Oakland, not Oakland, Las Vegas. I still say Oakland. We go to Las Vegas. We go San Francisco at home.
hmm
Then we have Tennessee at home. Then I believe we go to Chicago, have Buffalo at home.
Yeah. So we got
Then
Ravens.
then
Got Ravens at
Pittsburgh and
Browns.
Cincinnati. Yeah, then Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Yep.
So we
So,
got Las Vegas.
hmm
We said 49ers at home.
hmm
Titans come here, come to Cleveland.
correct,
Chicago.
correct,
Bills come to town.
correct,
Steelers come to town.
correct,
We go to Cincinnati.
correct.
Who my? And the questions everyone's mind. Will we see Shador?
Right.
Oh, when? Okay. Do we want to see Shador? Is the O line? How is our O line playing? Has our O
Um,
line improved?
our line's not playing good enough to win. My understanding is no major injuries on the O line, so hopefully we can
Mhm.
do something.
Okay.
But it seems like the O line needs an overhaul this offseason. We need a left tackle, and we need premium playmakers on offense, including a
Okay.
quarterback. That I think let's just kind of take a step back, and I'm just looking not only just because it doesn't look like we're going to win against Baltimore. I want to be competitive. Let's just say that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Being a fan, I don't want to see my team get blown out on our own home field and have to deal with their
Mhm.
fans. So what I'm going to do is say this: that if we look at what happened with the Watson trade,
Mhm.
that moment set us back.
Mhm.
That trade and that deal set us back.
Mhm.
Let me see. We have to get a look at him. Dylan ain't it. What did she say at him? Shador? She probably means
Mhm.
Shador. Yeah, we will. He's going to get a chance to play.
Okay.
We're almost at that. But
I think we're
I think
going.
next week probably. But
I think next week we'll see Shador. I think what's our Thanksgiving time game? Sunday, November 23rd. We're
the
okay. We're at Raiders.
and the following Sunday we're at home against San Francisco.
Mm, mm. I think I would like to see. I think that would be a great game to start Shador because uh, I think marketing wise, if I was marketing wise, you have Purdy, Shador. You will have Browns fans that maybe would be afraid to come to the game because of the 49ers. I would want to have Shador.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would want
Titans for
to.
sure. She's saying for Tennessee for sure. Yeah, he's going to play. He's going. I think they want to see what they got with him. I think this season was about since going back to what we said, what happened with Watson and everything that's going
Mhm.
on. This season is about how can I put it? This
You
season
said
is
it last week, dear. You said you were eloquent last week, there.
yeah. It's just about let's see what we've got. We know we're rebuilding. We knew it was a rebuild year. I think we hoped, and maybe we were looking at it through the eyes of fans, that we would be better than
Hmm.
this. But
Hmm.
offensively, we're not. So
Yes.
we he got some good players in the draft last year, meaning
Mhm.
Andrew Berry did, but Jeff Bloom yesterday on the Browns Blitz said, but they're not premium players
Okay.
per se. Yeah.
And shout out to Travis Hunter. I am so sorry that he's got his ACL
Mm-hmm.
season-ending injury repair. I'm shout out, and anybody is. I think it's mostly trolls saying we won. The
Well,
you
we
never
won't
want
know for another 2 or 3 years if we won that trade or
to.
not. It looks good for us right now,
Yeah,
but you
definitely.
won't know. And I would never cheer when a guy gets hurt.
Of course, but I'm
No,
so sorry about Travis Hunter.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry about him too. And
Yeah.
I'm going to say, yeah, we do want Jacksonville to lose because it's going to help us with draft positioning. And
Hmm.
I do want my team to win. I know I don't really want to sit there and say, hey, I want to lose, I want to tank.
Hmm.
But it's one of those things where it's like, well, what's there to play for right now. And I think
Mhm.
the other thing we were talking about, my understanding, and this is what I've been hearing too, was people
Mhm.
hearing the rumblings of somebody being fired. It's like Stefanski or Barry, but I think that Watson trade was Haslam more than anybody.
Yeah, it was Haslam. So, but yeah, so I still don't. They can't. How long can Kevin lean on that though? You know, how long can you run with
No, he
that?
can't. No, he can't lean on it. He's going to have to eventually start turning things around. But I think
Mhm.
they knew last year, this year, and even maybe next year, this was going to be a
Mhm.
building year,
Mhm.
rebuilding, strategical pivot, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
hold on. She's talking about the Titans game, Cam versus Shador. Yeah, I think that they'll probably get flexed for it too. They'll be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
interesting to watch. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll see. I think our
Mhm.
defense is still one of the best in the league,
Mhm.
and I think get making that big swing and that big miss the way we did.
Mhm.
I said if it works out, great. We're in contention. We're a good team. If it doesn't work out, we're in trouble. So here we are.
Retweet the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I did. Yeah. Absolutely. I even have Sherry on here too.
Uh, yeah. Shout out to Sherry.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh. Shout out to everyone there. How is the little one doing? How's your little one doing?
My dog?
Y- your little girl.
Oh, girls. I have two.
How's little girls? Uh-huh.
Okay, I have two. I have two daughters. They're doing great.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Yeah, they're doing fantastic.
They're not
Just
coming to the game, are they?
no, they'll be
Okay.
with their grandparents.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So it's that's great. Um, thanks for asking. Yeah, they're doing fantastic.
Mhm.
I think these weren't premium position players he got when he got Mason Graham, Carson Schlesinger,
Mhm.
Quinshawn Judkins. They're good
Mhm.
players. They're very good players, I think, right there. Plus,
Mhm.
we also got we got Dylan Gabriel, which I think he's going to be more of a gap backup guy. I don't think he's a starting caliber quarterback, not now anyway. And
Mhm.
Harold Fanon was a good pick.
Mhm.
And yeah, these are good pieces. Now we need to get like premium. Like you're talking like a wide receiver, a number one
Mhm.
receiver. You're talking a quarterback, and you're talking left tackle. If they could address those with the first three picks in next year's draft, that would be
Mhm.
pretty nice. Or somehow make trades. Or I don't see them making a big splash in free agency next year. I just don't think they have the
Okay.
cap space or money to do. They have the money, but
Okay.
I don't think they have the cap space to do
To
it.
do it.
So
Okay. There. Um. Look, I'm gonna today. You know what? This weekend, I want to look at Dylan. I just want to like reverse engineer it. Does he need to over the summer pump build more muscle for arm strength? I want to look at
for
what is
Shador,
going on. I want to look at Dylan
oh
and
Dylan,
figure out what's wrong. Is it he's not going to grow taller? What is going on? Is it arm strength? Is it he's got to build more muscle? Is it vision? Is it just QB wisdom? What is the breakdown? Is it what is the disconnect?
you have to. I think what it is it's a very big jump from college to pros
Okay.
with football, and
Yeah.
you're seeing growing pains more than anything. He needs reps. He needs time. I think of
Okay.
anything to develop, and so does Shador. So
Okay.
that's possibly what you're seeing.
Okay.
But speaking of developing and draft picks and everything else, let's jump into what you think of. Well, first off, let's see. Erica just gave us another one. We could talk QB until we see Shador. If we don't get a new QB, I want a new coach for sure. That's fine. Yeah, I think Barry and Stefanski got a pass on things because of the Watson deal that was Haslam's
Hmm.
doing. I think that's what happened. But
Yeah.
anyway,
It's a nice segue to 2026. Yeah, Erica.
yeah, it is. It is. But before we do that, let's take a break from a word from our sponsors right
Hmm.
now.
Hmm.
All right, perfect. Thank you for staying with us. How about them sponsors?
Hmm.
All right, perfect. So go right ahead into the draft evaluation, please.
Uh-huh. So my homework teacher was
Well, you
so
said something
last
about
week.
Mendoza. You said something about Mendoza.
Yes, yes. So last week we were just talking about Bill, Bill Parcells. It went viral a couple of weeks ago about his QB evaluation, about how he evaluates players, and there were a couple of players that fit the bill that turned out to be, special. Brock Purdy, Drew Brees. Uh, Brock Purdy, Drew Brees, and Philip Rivers.
Hmm.
They fit his qualifications or how he evaluates quarterbacks.
That's Bill
Now,
Parcells. Is that correct?
yep, that's Bill Parcells. Now, there are players, there's an asterisk. There's players that did not fit his qualifications that did turn out to be awesome. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Now, to refresh your guys' memory, his evaluations are 3 years. You start 3 years. Um,
Hmm.
you were a senior. You start at least 30 games. You win at least 23 games. Your touchdown to interception ratio is about 2 to 1. Completion ratio about 60%.
Right.
Mendoza has been like rumblings of Mendoza, quarterback of Indiana, had some starts in California. There have been some rumblings that he may be on the radar for the Browns for 2026. So I took a look, kicked the tires in him, and took a look at him to see, taking Bill Parcells' quarterback evaluation. Where is he? On that. Now, I wasn't able to get the full number of wins with him because
With
I couldn't find really some starts in California before he joined Indiana. Now, he's won all of his starts, all 5 or 6 of his starts at Indiana, though.
Give me a
But
second. I have something. I'll get it in front of me here. Go ahead.
okay, so his quarterback quotient is 88.3%, where he's on his ranking according to ESPN.
Hmm.
And I have here a touchdown to interception ratio was a 5.2, which is pretty good. Completion 67.8, that's pretty good. He's now at over 30 starts. And
Yep.
win ratio, he's won. We talked. I talked to you about that before we came together tonight. He's won all 5 or 6 of his starts. I wasn't able to
Where
find his California start
Indiana? In Indiana, you're talking about?
in
He's
Indiana.
he's 10-0.
He's 10-0.
Yep. He was
10
six
and
and he
0.
was 6-5 last year
Okay.
with his starts at California,
Okay. Six
and
and five last year. Okay, so he's won 6 games in California, and he's won 10 games. He's 10 games here, 10-0. So he's
yes.
up to like 16 wins here.
Yep. Plus
A
the year before
16,
in California, he was 3-5.
3 and 5. Okay. Okay,
So
so that's
he's at
9 plus
19.
10 here.
19.
19. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so he's ranking up. So he's there. So I see why the Browns are kind of like got him on the radar here. There's a game coming up. You mentioned Indy. You probably you're projecting Ohio State, Indiana in the Big Ten playoff. That's what you're projecting. I think you projected
Yes,
that.
the Big Ten championship game. I'm
Hmm.
projecting that. Yeah, I think
Yes.
Ohio State has UCLA tomorrow night. Next week they play Rutgers. I don't know what time they play Rutgers next week,
Hmm.
and then after that it's the game.
Okay, the game.
They go to
And
Ann Arbor. Yep.
Yep. And Brown, they have to win the game this year. They have to win the game this year.
Yeah, yeah.
They
That's
have to
that's
win the
that's
game.
like
It
that's
doesn't
like
mean a
that's
thing
a
unless
must
you win the
win.
game.
That's a must win. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't mean a thing if you don't win a game.
yeah.
So I'm kind of on the Mendoza train. I am on the Mendoza train a little bit
You're
here.
not the only one. I've heard things. I've also heard other scouts and other people kind of
Hmm.
get cool off by him. But I
Hmm.
also heard somebody talk today. Dane Brugler, talk about Tyler
Hmm.
Mays. Did you
Okay.
do any research on Tyler Mays at all, the Alabama
Urban
quarterback?
Race, no, I didn't. But I figured that, hey, we could bring this back. We'll bring this back a little bit. Joy breaks down the QB Val. We'll bring this back because my I wanted to pick. My next time I do this, I wanted to pick a player that's Midwestern, no name,
Hmm.
and probably tweet him out, and shout him out, so tweet him out with the show. So
Yeah,
yeah. So
let's do this. Let's do this because Tyler Mays this is his first year starting in Alabama.
okay.
So let me pull up his stuff. So really right there, the inexperience would be like
Hmm.
but yeah, Brugler was high on him because he's showing adjustments for pre-snap. He's showing the process of
Hmm.
what he's doing. He's pretty much saying he's pro ready, which I think that's you don't know until you see him in the pros. So let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, Alabama, Oklahoma.
Hmm.
Let's see. Tyler Mays. Let's see. Excuse me, not Tyler Mays. Tyler Simpson. Tyson.
Oh, Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson.
I
How did I
wrote
say
him
Mays?
down.
What is wrong
Yeah,
with me
Ty
today?
Simpson, Alabama. I
Yeah.
wrote him down in my notebook. I ran out of time to research him. Yeah, Ty
He's
Simpson.
198 completions, 296 attempts. Sorry for the brain fart, folks.
Yep. He's rated 90.2% rating. Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's pretty up there for the rating.
21 touchdowns, one interceptions. I got a 159.5 quarterback rating.
Uh-huh.
Very
Well,
good,
say
but
that touchdown to interception again.
20 21 to 1.
21-1.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're playing
Okay.
Ty Simpson. They're playing Oklahoma tomorrow at
Okay.
3:30.
Okay. How many
So,
starts has he had?
I'm sorry.
How many starts so far for Ty
Uh, this year, so he's eight
this
and
year
one.
only?
He's 8-1.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So.
He sat behind Milrow, and
Mhm.
he sat behind Bryce Young.
Okay. So you think so? He's at 90.2% on the quarterback rating.
Right.
Is it? Do players when they transition change schools? Did that drop down their rating? Does that affect their rating a little? You think?
It could, but it depends on for
Okay.
what program they go to. A lot of
Okay.
times they transfer schools to put up better stats so they can get drafted.
Okay.
A lot of times
Okay.
it's the NIL type of thing.
Okay.
There's money to be made. So
Hmm.
yeah, Simpson stayed. Ty Simpson. Where did I get
Hmm.
Tyler Mays? I have no idea what I was thinking about. My mind's
Hmm.
all over the place.
You're stuffy. You're stuffy, Luffy.
Yeah, yeah. I've been fighting something.
You're going to a game Sunday.
Yeah, I've been fighting something for a while here. So
Yeah, I call it the crud. So yeah, you're stuffy uppy. You're getting ready to go to a game and sit outside.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. So,
Yeah.
but no, I appreciate it. Yeah. So Ty
Yes,
Simpson's the
I
other
want
one.
to. Yeah, I want to look for. So I really want to dig into. I don't have another player, but I do want to dig into another like a Midwestern cornbread fed man player. Next time I want to dig into it. I want a player that's not on the radar. I want to check it out.
Well,
Yeah.
one guy suggested this,
Hmm.
and you're talking about a guy from North Dakota State that's 25 years
Yeah.
old, Trey Lance, that San
Trey
Francisco
Lance.
traded for. Yeah, and nobody's like, ooh, most people are like cringing when they see that, so they're not excited about it.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
yeah, he went to North Dakota State
Uh huh.
is where he played. So
Yeah, that's the player I want to dig into. Yeah, see what's go. Yeah, let's see
yeah,
how he's.
because well, he's a backup in Los Angeles for the Chargers right now, so we'll have to wait and see.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I started to research Hank Brown, but he doesn't have. He's a. Then I found out he's a backup for for Iowa. I'm like, oh, he doesn't have enough start, so he needs a little. He needs a little bit underneath
yeah.
his
Well, there's,
belt.
I mean, there
Hmm.
were. I remember a year ago, everybody was talking about how great this quarterback class is going to be. But a lot of the guys that they were thinking about were going to be good, like your Arch Mannings, your Drew Allers,
Hmm.
Nussmeyer, Cade Klubnik. They've
Hmm.
completely fallen off the radar now. And
Hmm.
it's also too hearing that it looks like Lenore Sellers,
Hmm.
Dante Moore, and
Hmm.
I'm trying to think who else. I think there was another one they said that looks like they're going back to school for another year.
Yeah, yeah. So so he wants them to have a full. Part of it, Bill Purcell's evaluation is to have a full, be a full senior, have that full year, graduate, be a full year.
From what I heard about Ty Simpson, he's already graduated, but he still has a
Oh,
year of
okay,
eligibility. He could go back if he wanted to.
okay,
So I don't know what he's going to do, but
hmm,
most scouts think that he is coming out.
okay,
Him and Mendoza. I
okay,
mean, I've liked what I've seen from Mendoza. I'd like to see him up
hmm,
against Ohio State's defense and see how he does, just to
yeah,
evaluate it. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter what I think.
hmm,
It matters, what Barry thinks, what
yes.
Stefanski thinks,
Well, tell that to Twitter. Tell that to Twitter people that get angry.
oh, they're gonna get angry.
What?
They're gonna
It doesn't matter what you think? What? Who would have thought that?
post every little popcorn fart in your head that just comes out
Uh,
there. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
understand.
goodness. Yeah, so we're a week without Dave Podesta. How are we doing?
Paul D. Podesta. Yeah, he. I think we're fine. I don't. I think people weren't sure what exactly he did for the Browns, so he was always like this boogeyman for
Nebulous
everybody.
cloud that hung over us. Yeah, yeah.
But if you look at analytics and what they say and what they do, what the
Uh-huh.
analytics will tell you, that Deshaun Watson trade was not an analytics driven move.
Uh-huh. It was gut. It's gut.
It was
Yeah.
just like, hey, let's make a big swing here. Let's make a big splash,
Yeah.
which that was kind of like what the Giants did when they traded up for Jackson Dart. Not quite as impactful. Kind of
Mm-hmm.
like when Jacksonville traded for Travis Hunter. You're trying to
Mm-hmm.
get that splash and that buzz going. But
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, you saw the Browns make solid draft picks, good draft picks, I would say, make solid moves, and conduct it as okay, we're building for the future. And it's like, okay, our jobs are safe. We're building
Mm-hmm.
for the future. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. I just can't wait till here. I just can't wait when Shador touches the field. It's going to go around the world.
Yeah.
It's going to go around the world
Do you
to the hamlets, to the huts in the hills of Africa, it's going to go around the world.
right, right,
When
right. Do you
Shador,
trust
yes.
I hate to say I didn't mean to interrupt you, but do you trust the judgment of the coaches and the coaching
There's some
staff?
things we don't know. There's something we don't know. There's something I part of it feels I wanted him to have an O line that would protect him. Part of it feels I would not want to have an O line that would expose him to injury.
Right.
Because I, to this day, blame Jedrick Willis for getting Deshaun hurt. I'm sorry. I will go to my grave thinking Jedrick Willis not following up his secondary blocks exposed Derek Deshaun Watson to injury. So I would not want him to being exposed to injury. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you don't want him to get killed. You don't want him to get killed.
yes, yes. And his left side, his blind side. I don't want him
Right.
exposed on his blind side. And just we had to watch Jones go down. Who
Well,
we
Dewan
had to
Jones
watch
went down
Jones.
because yeah, the guy dove at his legs and he tore. Yeah, he's getting through a ligament tear and I think a hamstring tear too.
And
So
he was learning. He was new to that position.
yeah, he
So
was.
part of me, I want to believe that part of this is protecting Shador. Part of it is. I know we hear so many conspiracies. Yeah, they have the same agents and yada yada yada.
Who has the
And
same
Dylan
agent?
is his man.
Dylan Gabriel and Shador.
Yeah, and Dylan was the man that they actually went out and picked. Yes, I know. It is hard. It is hard to believe. It is hard to accept that the guy you studied and everything is not delivering the way you want to.
Right.
I know that is hard, but I don't want Shador going out there and being exposed,
And I
especially if Shador during season held on to the ball a little bit long that one time, a couple of times, because we're all rookies, hold on to the ball a little bit long. It's hard. They got to learn how to get it out. They got to learn. They got to learn how to trust their own line a little bit. Because I've seen there was like the quarterback that's now running for senator or something in Alabama. I forgot his name. It starts with the A. He's in the UFL. He had a problem not trusting his own line a little bit
good
here.
segue. Good segue. Um,
Mhm,
I don't believe in any conspiracy theories about Shador. I think they're
mhm,
bringing him along slowly. I think he's going to get his
mhm.
opportunity to play.
I think.
And when
Mhm,
he was actually hurt before the New England game, he was hurt.
mhm,
So I think that
mhm.
happened. Go right ahead and go right into your UFL news, and we can wrap
Yes.
the show up. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's a lot going on with the UFL. They've announced they finalized the rosters are going to be available. They're going to be announcing rosters, they think, in December,
Hmm.
which is big news. That the rosters are going to be announcing rosters in December, and coaches close to that time too in December, which made big news because um, a lot of UFL fans are getting antsy about when is news going to actually be available for when we're actually finalizing news we're going to be available. So they announced that in December that they'll have rosters will be available.
When does the season start for UFL?
March 27th is
Okay.
projected the season will start.
And this will be the Columbus Aviators inaugural season.
Yes, this will be the Columbus Aviators inaugural season, and they're right now encouraging and priority to review. Priority is given to players that are from the Ohio area. hmm
Okay.
Now there is a fan base that is forming at Flight Deck, um, Aviator fans. There's a certain, and I've retweeted it too. They're encouraging there's certain area for people to buy tickets. Now, Repost Stable, the official uh, handle of the UFL, the owner of the UFL, hasn't really reached out to this fan base to support them, to protect those seats for a special reason. So it's very still casual. It's very casual right now still. You know. But I've tweeted and encouraged them to support them because there is lots of support. Sort of like it should be like in the MLS. Okay, so the MLS soccer and MLS soccer culture. The fans are like organized. They have like chants. If you ever been to an MLS soccer game, have you ever been to an MLS soccer game? They have like a certain area where the fans sit.
Yeah,
They'll
I've
have,
seen him on television. I haven't never attended a game, but I'm nodding
yeah,
it with the say. Go ahead, please.
yeah. So in MLS soccer games and soccer, they'll have like a certain area, and they'll have like an organized fan base, and they'll have
Right.
like matching shirts, and they'll have music, and they'll have like chants that they'll sing, and they need to have that same type of spirit. Heck, you're doing it in an MLS stadium, you know,
With the
bring
Columbus
that
Crew
same
that
type
is
of
owned
spirit.
by the Haslam family. They kept the
Yes,
Columbus Crew here. Yes.
yes. And I would like to know the money, how the money breaks down, because is Haslam going to be getting cash? I just want to know the money aspect of this. That's what I'm interested in. Let's break down the money. Okay, so they own the Milwaukee Bucks. They own the Milwaukee Bucks, right?
Correct.
They own Flying J.
No, they sold that.
They sold Flying J. Okay.
As
They,
far as I know, they've sold it. Correct. They own the
okay.
Cleveland
And
Browns, the
then, so,
Milwaukee Bucks, the Columbus Crew. As far as I know,
okay.
I don't know all their
They're
all their
going
assets, but I
to
know those are the sports teams definitely, and I know they sold
um,
Pilot and Flying J. I
they
know they
sold
sold
Flying
that.
J. Okay. They say, yeah, with that rebate whole thing.
Yeah,
Now,
that was lower, a lot lower level people than them doing shenanigans.
okay, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
why
that
he didn't have anything to do with it.
do with that. Okay. Now, is J.W. Johnson the guy that I have a crush on? Is he related to
I don't think so. The Haslams?
them? Okay. Yeah. Is he
I don't
related
think
to
so.
them?
Not that I'm aware of. I think he's related by marriage. I think
Oh,
he's
he's
his
related.
son-in-law. He's his
He's
son-in-law,
a son-in-law.
as far
So
as I
he's
know, but not by
related.
blood,
Okay,
but by
that's how he's
marriage. If
related.
yeah, not by blood, but
Okay.
by marriage. Yes.
Okay. I have a crush on J.W.
Okay.
Johnson.
Okay. That's my understanding. So don't quote me
Okay.
on all this stuff. Just yes, but go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah. So I was just wondering how the money is going to break down, and is that going to be revealed? Is it's not a public knowledge thing? It isn't. Are we going to be seeing Haslam at the UFL games? Is that like going to be uncomfortable with the NFL? You know what I mean?
Uh, I don't think so because they're two separate entities, and UFL is more or less a farm league now for the NFL. So I don't see that
Okay.
being a problem. Plus,
Okay. Will
especially
we
for
see
kickers,
Browns players at the UFL games?
that I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't think there would be a problem if he showed up at a UFL game on the sideline or in the stands. Or
Okay.
I don't think he'll be in the stands, but I think he'll be in like a luxury box.
Okay, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. I'm excited about the UFL games. They're Columbus
hmm
Aviators. If you know someone, undiscovered talent, please,
right.
you got to do it. You got to try out for it. I can't wait. I want to definitely come in town for some games. I can't. I'm so excited. March will be here before we know it. March will be here before we know
Time flies. Time flies
it.
because I mean we're less than 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving.
I
So
know. I
yeah,
know.
yeah. So I'm not. I'm not. They had me made a prediction last night, and I'm like, I don't like to make predictions because I'm never right.
Don't.
No,
Don't.
and it would be something if we upset the Ravens on Sunday, and then I could hear half the people being happy we beat them, and the other half of the people say, "Well, we just screwed up our draft positioning."
Uh,
So, um, I like I said, I don't even know where things shake out, where things are going to end up. I have no idea if any of these quarterbacks will be any good. I don't know. I just don't know. I know
no.
there's a lot of good players they could get with both of those picks, and all
Mhm.
three of those top
We
picks.
we really need our old line too.
Yeah, yeah, we need a left tackle. I think that's a premium position we need. We need a number one receiver, and we need a quarterback. So we'll have to see. But I think before we go any further, it's still evaluating everything that we have
Hmm.
before we go any further. So that would be a good idea.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're about 45 minutes in. We're about to wrap this up.
Okay.
We will be seeing you guys next Friday. We'll be back next Friday. We will be reviewing the Browns Ravens and previewing the Browns Raiders. It is a Browns season. This is a Browns town. So please don't ever forget that. And don't, guys, like I said, we kind of knew in the back of our minds that this was going to be a rough season. Maybe next year will be rough too. Maybe not as rough, or we hope not as rough. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Stefanski and Barry, but if we're in a second year of a rebuild now, okay?
I hope we're talking Shador start next week.
Yeah, yeah. We're in the second year of a rebuild. If they decide to clean house, you're going back another 2 years.
Hmm.
If they think they have to completely shut it all down or rip it all down and rebuild,
Hmm.
just remember that. And I said, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, a lot of fans, a lot of podcasters too have lost confidence in Stefanski, thinking he lost his mojo. He is not the same. He looks like a broken man. I mean, and I do remember when Hassel made the statement to Diana Rossini was, you learn a lot about a person when times are tough.
Hmm.
Not when times are good, but when times are tough. So
Hmm.
let's just remember that. Because times have been tough for the Browns fans. It's a fact, and there's reasons for it, and
Hmm.
we got to move forward, and that's what we're going to do. And we'll always remember, when the river burns, it burns brown and orange. Have a good night. Have a great weekend,
Good night.
and go Browns.
Go Brown. Bill Purcell. Who do you have? Smart cook yet, Bill?